The aftermath continues after a tornado ripped through parts of Aiken County. Today, a team from the National Weather Service was in town to check out the damage. News Channel 6's Brendan Robertson has that.
In the aftermath of the tornado that swept through the Williston area right here on Tinker Creek Road, now it's a symphony of heavy machinery and chainsaws as the cleanup work begins. You see the power company from Aiken Electric Co-op working behind me. I talked to some of those linemen. They say this is a big-scale operation, even for what they're used to in the aftermath of a tornado. They've got at least 60 poles to replace or work on here in the Highway 278 area. John QUAGLIARIELLO and his team from the National Weather Service were on the ground to assess the tornado, which they believe started in the Savannah River site and traveled as far as Orangeburg County.
Well, what we're seeing in the evidence, what we do is we look at the damage, and based on that we come up with wind estimates, and it's quite possible, based on the damage we're seeing here, winds were well over 125, 130 miles an hour. So again, probably at least EF2, if not higher, and we'll kind of make that assessment throughout the day as we look at all the damage.
John and his weather team also want to reiterate how crucial it is to heed severe weather warnings and have apps like the Live Viper one we offer on your phone to get those alerts.
I think this is a great example of how the system really works. We saw the potential for severe weather days in advance. We notified the public. We worked with our partners in emergency management to get the word out. We had tornado warnings out well in advance before the tornadoes touched down, and we're hearing from people that received the warning and knew what to do. They got to an interior room, into a hallway, into a safe location. I think because of those actions, we saw a lot of lives saved.
Ann Thompson was in her home when the tornado hit. Tuesday, a team from the Southern Baptist South Carolina Disaster Relief was on hand cleaning up the damage. She got emotional when she found out they were helping out free of charge.
She just hung her head in tears and said thank you. That's, of course, she was still in trauma and still is. She was in the house, and so the trauma is still there, and that's what we work for too. We always have somebody talking to the homeowner, consoling them, helping them out as we go.
In Williston, Brendan Robertson, WJBF News Channel 6.